Alright everybody, in today's video we're going to be going over the trade that I took on LNAI. Alright, let's get right into it. So first of all, this stock was not on my radar in the morning because it wasn't up at the 50% threshold when I was making my watch list pre-market. It hit some nice gains at 9:22 a.m. So I just missed it really. And I didn't have any shares located during this nice run-up. So, needless to say, I ended up looking for a better entry since I missed the good entry off morning action around 9:35, 9:40. So I was looking for a bounce short into some morning highs. And we didn't really get any bounce short activity. But we did have this nice channel form around 110. So I tried to see if that would hold as a resistance level, and we could break the low a day at around $1, 101 was low a day at that time. So if we could hold in the 110 to $1 range, and I can get somewhere in the $1.05 a share, midway of that channel. If we break down below $1, then I'd instantly be up 1-to-1 on the trade. So I was thinking that was a decent strategy to go with. Since I missed the initial entry, I wasn't going to be able to get much on the back end. I didn't expect, so it was just going to be a quick 1-to-1, maybe 2-to-1 trade if I was lucky enough. Let's go to the 1-minute chart. So I was holding this channel right here between 110 and $1 from like 9.50 to about 10.13 is when it broke through. So I was holding it pretty strong. I started entering my position at 9.55. I got 100 shares at 9.02 at the low of the channel. I thought I was going to break right then, so I just got a small position. And then I got 200 more shares at 104, 9:56 a.m. I then got 300 more shares at 105 a.m. or $1.05 per share at 9:57 a.m. and another 400 shares at $1.08 at 9:58 a.m., bringing my total average position size to $1.06, a total of 1,000 shares. So I actually had my stop waiting at 112. So if that 110 area broke, I was risking up to 6 cents on my position. So roughly $60 on the trade plus locate fees. And if we broke low a day, I would instantly be up 1-to-1 at the $1 level. That would be a 6-cent range right there. I exited 400 shares at $1.02 at 10:12 p.m. The MACD was kind of converging on itself right here on the 1-minute chart. It wasn't really looking that way at the 3-minute chart or the 5-minute chart. I wasn't really paying attention to those, so that kind of would have maybe influenced me to stay in the position a little bit longer, wait for the low day to break. But I did cut some of my position to reduce a risk in case we broke through, but it was trending downward. That was a bad cover right there. I got 200 shares out though at 98 cents after we broke low a day at 10:13 a.m. and I exited the rest of my position at 97 cents at 10:16 a.m. Just because MACD was showing it on the 1-minute chart. Looked like we were going to bounce back up. Didn't look like there was too much potential. This yellow line indicates previous close price, roughly 84 cents, and previous close was 83. All in all on the trade, I don't think it was all that good. It was a little bit too much risk with 1,000 shares. If anything, 500 on it would have been a little bit safer bet, since it was just a tight low a day risk. It wasn't even a low a day break trade. It wasn't even that good of a trade. I missed the initial setup. I kind of chased the entry, and there wasn't much room for profit on the downside. Low a day was 91 cents, and my best exit was 97. So I left 6 cents on the table. There wasn't really much room for profit on this one, at least at my entry point. And then it kind of skyrocketed the rest of the day, broke all the way back up to the 149 area, 150s. And I tried to get in some position right here, but I didn't have any day trades available. I did try and take a paper trade just to see what it would look like. So I'll cut over to that one right now, and you guys can take a look at what that looks like. So as you can see, that wouldn't have worked out, and I'm glad I didn't have any day trades, but I was just looking to hold that position overnight. I didn't have any day trades available, but I would have just liked to have been able to grab those shares and hold them overnight to see what happens, but the paper trade didn't work out. Alright, that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video, comment down below if you learned anything, and subscribe to the channel for more live streams on weekdays, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Alrighty, take care.